Hey everyone, my name is Mekti. Sliti Trade Channel is here for you on 26th of January talking about cryptocurrency markets. What has happened for the last 7 days? What is to happen within the next ones? And as always, we start with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin has been crazy going out for the last week. We've seen it reaching the all-time highs, making the new all-time highs this week. This is $109,354. This is significant for the markets. We're expecting it to go higher, but yet there is always still a huge chance for the correction to start happening. And again, if it does happen, the spot traders are looking forward for the price of $88,000 and lower. Maybe it would stop at the region of 78 to 73,000, as there is a lot of stop losses and there's a lot of liquidations that might be happening of long positions when the price is going down, if it will go down, of course. So far, there is nothing confirming that there's going to be a way down. We still have our range of sideways trading above the $101,300, and of course, the small range between $92,000 to $98,000. Uh, Yet, if we look closer, we can definitely see that the situation is getting bullish day by day. We can see the price is still closing above the $101,300, making it like wish to go up. There is a huge trend of going up, so everything is fine for the marginal traders. In case you were interested, of course, you bought the correction in 92,000. You're ready to buy it again. The marginal traders 3x leverage max, so your levels are on the screen right now. If you're looking forward for the price of 86 to 82,000, which is the best position due to a lot of liquidations, buybacks might be happening below this area, below this price of 86,100. This is a very good thing. And of course, the $74,000, this is a very good level of support that we've seen breaching in November. If we look closer for the derivatives traders, which are trading with a 5x leverage, we can see that the best levels for them to start buying in is below 79,290, 285, basically 80,000. So anything below the 80,000 mark, especially between 72 to 62,000, this is a very good area to buy in. This is a good area to buy in with the 5x leverage. That's the max you can do. Of course, the stop loss is still the same, 57,000, 58,000 and below. Yet you have to be ready for the price to go down in order to buy cheap. For the 10x leverage, due to that we made a new all-time highs, the 10x leverage is back in play, and the 10x leverage is 75 to $83,000 area, which is a very good area of consolidation of a support. Of course, it will start from 88,000 and the stop loss is below 73,000 because we're going to be breaking below this level of resistance that we've seen end of October, beginning of November. Regarding the 20x leverage, in case you're a very risky person and you would like to risk all of it due to us making new all-time highs, you would be interested to buy in at 97 and below, 94 to 90,000. Of course, the stop loss is 88,668, but again, we are expecting it to keep on moving on this kind of a range from 98 to 92. It's still intact, still in play. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, because what happened for the last week was the election time, when the inauguration, sorry, time when Donald J. Trump became the new president, 47th. I was making a mistake last time. 47th president of the United States. You can see the fluctuations happening in the market. The volatility was crazy. Still is in. There's a lot of executive orders that he's going to sign, and there's a lot of things that he's going to do. So for the first 10 to 15 days, we're going to see a huge volatility. Then we're going to see the trend form, and it's going to go either up or down. So the trend is forming right now, and we can definitely see it with those volatility moves on Bitcoin. Regarding Ethereum, the situation has not changed much. We're still holding on the support between 32 to $3,000, 3,200, between 3,200 and $3,000. This is a very good support area. We can go down, and I would be looking for the price of 26.25, maybe even lower, 24.34. So those are good levels to buy in. Of course, there's a possibility for it to go lower to 18 to 1700 due to Vitalik integrating a new form of interaction between him and users in Ethereum itself. He's going to make some changes in the team, so we heard those news, and this is a positive thing. I think But again, there's a huge possibility that this might not work, and there might be some troubles with Ethereum. It will not be able to reach the $4,000 as a resistance price right now. So, in case this shit goes south and the changes that Vitalik has made is not going to affect Ethereum much, we're gonna see Ethereum actually dump lower. Of course, that will affect all the altcoins on the market right now. If you look at Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, we can definitely see that none of the expected moves that happened, that was supposed to happen, that was thinking is going to happen, happened. And this is not good, because the area of support between 0.33 0.31 is actually breaking down right now, and we can see this dynamic level of support and crossing with the support levels that we have shown in our videos. In case we go and close above the 31 for a couple of days, we had it and end of this month, basically this week, we might actually see Ethereum dump even lower to 0.026. This is going to be very bad for the altcoins, all the altcoins that are trading on ERC20, but we hope that everything will be fine with Vitalik and he'll find a solution so Ethereum will be back great again. Regarding the dominance is grinding its way up. So I do really think, due to those grinding moves that it's making right now, we may actually reach 62% uh, level, basically 62.25, 62.3 dominance level of Bitcoin. In case that happens, we're definitely going to see a bleeding on altcoins market. I hope that will happen on meme coins, mostly because people are going nuts with meme coins, and the cryptocurrency market has changed its way and outlooks, as if it's just for the memes and there's nothing fundamental standing below or above it. So this would be great in case the meme coins start dumping down, and this will make the dominance of the Bitcoin going higher, meaning that eventually Bitcoin, the money that went flow from meme coins to Bitcoin, will actually outflow to the normal altcoins that we all hold, that there's a project and there's something standing behind it. Now, shall we talk about altcoins? The altcoins are very, very well right now. So currently with XRP, with a market cap more than $10 billion, we can see the XRP is holding above the $3 mark. It has made the new highs and it's trying to make a new highs again. So far, so good. The XRP is still in the trend, and there's still a possibility for XRP to reach 10 bucks. If that happens, I'm gonna be nuts, because this is crazy a lot of money. If we're talking about Solana, Solana is also trying to break this $265 level. We put it just a psychological round number, which actually fits with the highs of November. We're seeing that Solana is actually trying to break up, and we do remember there's a lot of levels that we anticipate and expect for it to reach: 317, 362, 435, for $500 for Solana. Of course, that might happen with ETF of Solana coming out and most of the funds going into Solana heavily. This would support the price of Solana going up. Yet there is nothing fundamental that is actually saying that it will happen. So let's see what is going to happen. So far, the closest support is 225. I actually managed to buy at 230. So currently holding and hoping for it to go up. In case it doesn't, there's still an area of $200, which is pretty good support. 190 high and 180. There's 150, which is a very good level of support, and of course the $100, which is a round number. Plus, it also fits with the Fibonacci 60% retracement, 61.8% retracement level. So far, so good. So let's hope for Solana. BNB is nothing. It's grinding its way up slowly. There's not much happening. Still in the trend up. So buy low, sell high. That's easy to do. The $600 is current support level, which is a heavy one, and of course the area between 533 and 490. If we're talking about Dogecoin right now, the Dogecoin has reached its level of resistance of 42 cents, went back down. We marked this level of 0.34 cents, basically 34 cents, as a support. Plus, there was another psychological level of 32 cents, and now it's actually reached at 34 cents. There's a possibility for it to go lower, yet it needs to break this trend of going up. So in case it goes below 34 cents or even 32, there's a possibility for it to reach 28 to 25, or maybe going even lower in case shit goes south for Dogecoin. But as long as Elon Musk is working with the government of the United States, and they have actually made a department called Doge, so I do really think that Doge has a potential to go even higher if it holds those levels that it's holding right now. So far, so good. Don't forget about the possibility of it going back down to 21 cents and less. The Cardano is trading sideways, also going up, so there's not much difference between those charts if you look. And right now, there's a area of resistance of 118, 108. In case we break that, there's 155 and the area between 2 to 190. This is the heaviest area of resistance for Cardano. And of course, the psychological level of 90 cents might break down, so we might see the retest of 73 to 66 cents area of support. Regarding Tron is not managing to break above 26 cents level. It's seeing some resistance here while it was finding a support in the beginning of January. There is a possibility for it to go even lower, breaking the 22 cents level, going down to 20, which is a round number. It's a good number to start buying in. And of course, the golden area of support between 17 to 15 cents for Tron. The heaviest resistance right now is this area between 30 to 27 cents. If we look at Chainlink is trading perfectly like a baby. It actually went down to those levels of support between $20 to $18. Now it's trying to break 26.5. In case it does that, there's a small level of resistance that we've seen in December of $30, and of course the area of 35 to 32, which is the heaviest area of resistance for Chainlink right now. Everything is so fine for Chainlink. I wouldn't say a word anything more about it. Just buy it as long as it's cheap. Regarding the Avalanche is actually trending down. It's trying to hold the levels of support, the area of support between $35 to $31. In case it breaks down, there's a possibility for it to touch all the levels 30, 28, 23, up to 21.5. But in case it breaks up this dynamic level of dynamic resistance line, if you draw it, if it breaks above, there's small resistance at $41 to $44. But in case it breaks that, the last levels of resistance is again the highs that we made in December of $51 to $56 area range. Regarding the Hedera hash graph, which is H bar, we can see it's holding the 28 cents. It's trying to breach above, going to 40, unable to, going back to 32. So the area of resistance is between 38 to 35. But again, those levels, which is around numbers, is a good area, a good level of support and resistance. Sorry about that. So in case we break above that, there is a 43 cents, which is a resistance and then the all-time high. But in case we go lower, 28, 25, 21 to 20 to 19, which is a good area of support for Hedera Hashgraph, which is also being implemented, might be implemented for the usage of voting in the United States of America. Stellar Lumen XLM meeting a level of resistance 51 cents. It's been a resistance in December, it's been a resistance right now, it's been a support in December, it's still resistance right now. We can see the level of 46.5, which is 50% retracement level, and this is very good support and resistance level. Might be reaching today or tomorrow 40 cents just to see if it holds. If in case it doesn't, 35 to 32, this is the biggest area of support right now. Breaking below that will take us to 25 cents or maybe even less. Regarding Toncoin, we can see the trend is still going down. So as long as the trend is going down, 4.6, our closest support that we had in October and November, it might break down to 4.1 or even $3. This is what we're hoping for, because a lot of people would like to buy in Ton and get into Ton, and we just need one market maker that has a huge pile of it just to sell in the market, just to clear his position. And when he does that, we're going to see that on charts. We're going to see that the market is selling and the market maker is closing his position. When he does that, it doesn't mean that it's going to shit. I mean, there is a huge possibility it will go down because none of the projects that are actually on Ton are working well. And there are liquidity issues, which we talked about many times. But again, in case that happens, this is a good thing, because this is a possibility for those who are looking forward to get into Ton coin just to buy it at $3, which is cheap. Regarding Sui just reached the $4, 4.1. This is the first support level. So far it's holding. Of course, I'll be eager forward to look at it at 3.6, 3.1 in case it goes there, and I do really think it, hopefully it will. There are levels of resistance above that, but let's see a good correction. I want to see a good correction to 50% level correction, which is $2.68, $2.7. This would be a very good level of support. But again, there's a whole zone of 360, 331 to hold this coin before it goes down to 268. Regarding Shiba Inu, Shiba is not looking good. I mean, this sideways trading between 24,000 and 19 to 21 range, this is not going well. So far, it's already working out its way to break down the 19,800, going down to 17 or maybe 15,000 to 14,000. So the closest levels of support is 17, 15, and 14,000, and the resistance are still the same: 24, 25, 28, 30, and 32. So look out for those levels of resistance to sell, but I do really think the Shiba will actually eventually go down. Don't forget that if there's a possibility of it going below the $10 billion market cap. In case that happens, there's not going to be in our videos anymore. Talking about altcoins that are bullish to Bitcoin, we talked about most of them. There are a couple of them that are still left, and first one is going to be Aave. Aave is still in the trend. There's a bull flag. It's retest right now. So far so good. The picture looks fantastic for the continuation. So in case the money is flowing into Aave, this is a good thing for Bitcoin and altcoins essentially, because again, Aave is a lending protocol. In case you have WBTC, which is wrapped Bitcoin, you can always put it in the lending protocol and get some USDT to buy some other assets. So this is a possibility to use Aave for your portfolio increasing marginal trades, but that's again your call. I would not recommend in case you don't know how to do it. But again, Aave is going up, and so far so good. Regarding the Mantra DAO, made a new all-time high today. Oh shit. Again. So I've never managed to get it at $3, unfortunately. So again, it made the new all-time highs, and we have to wait, which is $5. Essentially, I'm going nuts because I sold most of it at $2 at 190, and right now I'm feeling sick because this situation is so sad. I was not thinking, I mean, I was expecting it. That was one of the targets. $5 was like a crazy target for Mantra DAO. Unfortunately, didn't make it there. I mean, I couldn't hold it till there. So hold your winners next time. So again, in case it goes down and the Mantra DAO is a DAO, there might be some problems with it. In case it goes down, there's not much liquidity. Expect it at 2.5, maybe $3 area. 3, 2.5, $2, 120. So these are the levels for support of Mantra DAO. The next one, STPT. STPT has been trending very long time sideways. I think it's something related to artificial intelligence, if I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, please check them CoinMarketCap. But again, this is the new coin that has entered our view and actually made it way up, just pushed up higher, trying to break this 50% retracement level of 15 cents, 14.6. Unfortunately, wasn't able to, but this is a good thing. This is a possibility. Again, the volumes are not that big. Be sure just to not make a huge position. So far, it's trying to find the support between 10 and 11. There is still a possibility for it to go down to again to this accumulation zone between 6 and 6.9, 0.07, 0.06. This area, the red area, can go down, may go down again, but there is a possibility for it to go up because the artificial intelligence shit is going up crazy right now, and everybody's like going nuts for it. Again, it was accumulating for a long time. In case you did accumulate STPT for all this 2.5 years, you are a lucky person because it finally made it way up. You could have sold a half or at least something, fixing in your profits. So I never seen a man or a woman or a trader that has been fixing in profits and saying that the trades are bad. So again, do not forget to fix in your profits in case you had STPT. In case you didn't, again, I said the closest levels of support is 7 to 6 cents. This is the closest that we see. Right now it's holding well, so we'll see what's going to happen next. The last part is the bullish altcoins. We have a green list. It's linked in down below. Please don't forget to hit the like once you see the green list. And of course, the biggest losers this week was PHA, and the biggest winner is VTHO. We're going to talk about those two altcoins and see what is happening. VTHO, also something with a layer 1 where the blockchain was accumulating for a very long time, didn't break the 0.006 level for a couple of times in 2022 and 2024. Now it's actually trying to break it again, going down to 1 cent, but unfortunately there are a lot of sellers happening in this area of golden area of resistance, and we can see it's holding so far. I mean, as long as it's above the 0.04, there is a possibility for it to make it up again, trying to break the 1 cent a level for VTHO. Again, the volumes just kicked in a few days ago, so don't think that that's been happening for a long time. No, unfortunately, the volumes are just kicking in. So in case this is just pump and dump, there's a possibility for it to get back down to the accumulation zone. Again, you can accumulate it in the zone. Once it's not there, it's basically going to go up or going to be delisted from the exchange. The next one, PHA. PHA is the biggest loser of the week. It's been going down so far. The biggest level, the best level of support is 18 cents. And in case it goes lower than that, there's accumulation zone between 12 and 1 cent basically. So you can accumulate it here if it, in case it goes here, but I do really think there's might be a small chance of it with trying to pull back up in case it reaches 18 cents, and this is a good opportunity. I mean, buying it at 18 and selling at 26, this is a profit, so you can fix it in. Let's see what's going to happen. PHA, again, this is something related to Web3 and the artificial intelligence and all that integration. So there's a lot of projects like that, and sometimes they're flashing in, just having their time, and hopefully they will stay longer. But again, so far so good. In case you're interested in any coin, just write a comment or just enter a Telegram group. You can always write to admin. Well, he'll be always happy to answer your questions. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.